Welcome to Art and Nature Diaries. My name is Lisa and I'm at the base of a Scots pine in Wales.
It's only natural when you feel connected to a place that you keep going back there, and that's what happens for me with Llangorse Lake. The seasons are changing, and so now in the northern hemisphere it's getting cooler, but the ground is still dry, and at the moment it's the end of summer as well as the beginning of autumn.
Hello, welcome to this video. It's a year since I took up a camera and went out into nature and started filming, creating these videos, Art and Nature Diaries. I am very excited because in that reflection of the year, I have come across bits of film footage that I'd forgotten, and I realised that there's some little nuggets there, there's some really sweet moments, and so I'd like to share those and put them together. It was September last year, 2020, that I was inspired by some of the YouTube footages that I'd been watching, and I thought, I can do that, I'll have a go. I would like to share my passion and to get deeper into the process of being in nature. So consequently, I took myself off to West Wales, made some film and learnt to edit, which I'm still doing, and got inspired. In sharing that, I've met other people and their thoughts, and it's been a good adventure. Not all the film footage went up, of course, because I realised you do reams and reams of it, but in this year, videos have gone up on YouTube on Art and Nature Diaries, and they've also come down. And as I started to get more into being in a creative process with the art, I began to feel a bit more confident with what I was doing.
And here is a camera shadow. My first film footage. Yeah, so I was following my intuition, and lo and behold, I stopped the car by a gate, climbed over it, and I was drawn to the mountain first behind this tree, and then I saw this in the next field.
I have my friend Barbara coming today. We're going to be drawing and making marks with pencils, charcoal, anything that we can find really that helps us to unravel, let go, release, relax, and find a way of flowing with our mark making. It's really good fun. It's basically playing. I think that's her at the door.
We've just been using every part of our hand and nails and
I didn't film it, did I?
no. Is that soluble, this one?
Yes, yeah, that's this one.
Oh right, that is a Conte.
Yeah.
Lines across here, can you see?
What fun it was to go out with my friend Barbara and observe a little tree and make marks and sketches on a bit of paper. We did sort of a social drawing, and when it got too hot we went into the woods and this is what happened.
So what if I sang to the tree?
Okay. We're in the north lanes, so we have to film.
In Brighton, I was able to catch up with my goddaughter, who is a designer, artist, creator, and she has an Etsy shop, Shanti's Bazaar. So it was lovely to enter into her world, her very, very colourful world. And then we were able to sort of chat over things in her old digs at that time. Any particular book that
Yeah, Angela Carter. I've really got into her as an author, just because the words that she uses are just so interesting and beautiful. Yeah. Like deliquescent.
Deliquescent.
What a good word.
In terms of the nature, because my blog is about art and nature. What's your I mean, you were brought up in a place that was very natural, if I remember rightly.
This is the weird thing for me, is that coming from the countryside, I'm so used to it just being raw nature, whereas this is nature within a built-up context. And I mean, to an extent, a lot of my work actually has got nature elements in it, even if I don't intend it to. It will always probably have some relation to trees or the sea or something like that, because I think that people are integrally entwined with nature.
Here's another picture by John Piper, and we're looking at this because I don't know if you can see, but there's a little white house on the horizon line, and then there's reflection on the water, which is the canal. We were wondering about the colour green and how difficult it is, or how easy it is to depict landscape in green, and yet here there's more than one green, isn't there?
Yes. But sometimes he might use those other colours, or it depend on the atmosphere that he wanted to create. What I like is that he doesn't, like he'll see, for instance, let's see, a pathway, and he can see that it's bright and stands out. So what does he do? He does it in a different medium, and it stands out within the landscape. But look at this. He wanted to show that there was light here. Just a bit of oil pastels, I should say. Lightly just scribbled on there and then painted over.
This is Molly Mager, and she's an artist and a glass engraver and painter. Do you paint on?
Yeah. I asked
years and years. Yeah. And I'll put her website at the bottom so that you can see her work.
You are in a between world with Alice in the Looking Glass, aren't you? You're in a world that you don't know, that you're sort of entering into, in the spirit that Alice is entering into it, as a sort of where plants talk, where nursery rhymes come to life.
This is such an ancient hawthorn. If I just pan down here to its base where it splits, there at the base is a magical quartz rock.
How much of it we can get up, I don't know. Hopefully we can clear most of the traces of the blue, because this is, again,
Part of the pond, maybe.
I think it's just some farmer who's discarded his rubbish, unthinkingly,
Yeah.
and just left it there. And as always, plastic, we know, is very harmful to the environment, which is not good.
Whoa. Whoa. This is a major clear up.
And it's a souvenir of a more healed earth, or a healed earth, if you like, say, just in this little spot. A little spot, tiny spot, no more than about 8 feet long and about 1 foot wide.
Yeah.
Yes, someone has just dumped all that plastic.
It is quite useful because it makes me just be spontaneous. I don't have an agenda, and you know, and it's so interesting how the critical mind can come in and say, oh, that's a load of, and you know, even if that happens, that's okay, because I find that actually when it's dried and I put it away and I look at it again, I think, oh, did I do that? So try it.
Well, that's been quite a reflection. So thank you very much for watching this video. I appreciate the comments that are written down below, and I hope that you feel inspired to pick up a marker, a pen, a pencil, crayons, paint, and go out into nature and make that connection. I have plenty of ideas and seeds now to go ahead, having looked back on the past year, and realise that it's been an integral part of feeling well by connecting with the earth and enjoying one's creativity with it. Take care and see you in the next video.